Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about things to know before you say I do. Things to know before you say I do. Number one is financial stability. What is the financial stability of the person you want to get married to? What is his financial stability? What is her financial stability? Is he financially stable to take care of you and the home? Is he financially grounded to give you a good life, to give himself a good life, to give the home a good life? Is he employed? Does she have something she's doing that brings money? You both should be financially stable. It shouldn't be just one party alone. You both should have something you're doing. Very important. Another thing you should know before you say I do is medical condition. What is the medical condition? Let me say, what are the medical conditions of the person you're proposing to spend the rest of your life with? These are salient issues that, people just ignore because they are carried away by love. These are important things that people refuse to indulge because of pretty face, because of money. These are things that at the end of the day cause a lot of issues in marriages in the future. These are things that you should consider before even, before going deep into that relationship, before going into marriage with that person. What are your stands medically like? What are your, what's your status? What is your medical status? There are some persons you just see them because they look attractive, because they look healthy. They are not healthy. They have sicknesses in between, like in depth. They have sickness in them. You should check up yourself. Encourage your spouse to run some tests. There are some tests that are very important before you say I do. There are some tests that are very important. There are things that you can just, you can just overlook them. You need to get them done. Another reason is parent dominance. There are some parents that they are very, 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 very dominant. Very dominant, especially to men. There are some guys that their lives are being dominated by their parents. Their parents are dictators. Most especially mothers. They will dictate for their son the kind of women or the kind of lady that he must marry. If you fall into this category, you need to be very careful. Parent dictatorship, parent dominance. Does he have freedom over his life? Ask that guy you want to get married to. Ask the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. You as a man, you should ask the lady, are your parents, are they dominating? Are they dictators? Do they dictate for you? Do they dictate the kind of man you should marry or the kind of lady you should get married to you? Is your life, subjected to dictates? Are they the one that dictates to you to do this, to do that? If you fall into this category, you may not have peace or enjoy that relationship or marriage. That's just the truth. Another thing that you need to know before saying I do is, how good is that person you want to marry? How good is he or she with communication? Is it the kind of person that communicates effectively? Is it the kind of person that knows how to put words together? Is it the kind of person that knows how to express his or herself? There are lots of persons that they know how to talk, but they can't express themselves. They know how to talk, but they can't communicate effectively. They can't pass a message across. And when they talk, you barely understand them. When they talk, it either ends in nagging or arguments. That is not communication. Before you end up walking down the aisle with somebody, you need to understand the kind of level they've gotten to in terms of communication. You feel me? Then the next point is emotional intelligence. How emotionally intelligent is that person? Yes, we need to ask ourselves this question. Is your fiancé or your fiancée emotionally intelligent? You know the meaning of being emotionally intelligent, right? You have the right mind to do the right thing. You know when to do certain things. You know when to apologize when somebody is offended. You know how to treat your partner right. You know how to do certain things in a normal way. That is it. Then another point is, what is the spending habit of your partner to be? Before you walk down the aisle with somebody, understand the spending habit of him or her. There are some persons, they don't know how to spend. They spend, as if there will not be tomorrow. They spend almost everything they have the moment they get it. They are not financially prudent. They are not financially prudent at all. Once they see money, they spend everything. Do you know this about your partner? Because when you tend to spend too much, how can you build a future? You can't. You can't build a future when you eat up everything you get at a particular time without even thinking of your life, without even thinking of the future ahead. The last point, the last thing you should know before you say I do to somebody is, what is his saving habit? What is her saving habit? Does he or she know how to save? Do you know how to save as a lady, as a guy? Do you know how to save ahead for the future? If you don't know how to save, achieving certain things in life might be very, very difficult. You don't spend up everything you earn at a particular time. You don't squander and finish everything at once. Learn to save. It helps. It saves your future. If you love my content, kindly subscribe to this channel. Put your comments in the comment section. Let us hear your opinion. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye.